trying to figure out how to say it. I mean, I know how to say it. Higher self says, stop trying to figure it out. Now, don't. This is for me too. Okay? But higher self says, stop trying to figure it out. And I didn't realize how bad it was. Like, you know, sometimes when you're on your journey, you're just like, when is this gonna happen? I'm like, let me see. You know, you be checking your astrology and your transits. You know, I'm gonna do this. But low key, higher source says, stop trying to figure it out. And I'll tell you why I say it. So, I had a dream the other night, right? Now, I think I had this dream because I had stopped smoking for like a week. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times where I have dreams, you know, pissed off. But I believe that I particularly had this one dream because I did not smoke for a week. And basically, it was very simple. And it's so weird because it's like dreams seem like a short time span when you're having them because you'll fall asleep and it's like in that dream, it's like 5 minutes goes by and you wake up, it's daylight again. But in a dream, there was a particular person. Now, I've had dreams about this particular person before. Now, there's no one from my past or anybody that I know personally, but I've had dreams about this person before. Now, I don't think like, oh, I'm gonna marry this person or anything, but I do believe that he represents the archetype of the type of man that I desire. And no, I'm not gonna say who it is. Like, that's not the purpose of this message. But in the dream, in the dream, we were at, it seems like a restaurant, but you can tell like the outside of everything else was a bit blurry. I mean, you could make out stuff like the walls, or you can see waiters walking by and stuff like that, but it's like the focus was just him and that, and you can tell it was like a wooden table and whatnot. And I was so confused. I'm like, why am I here? I'm like, what is going on? And he's just sitting there rubbing my hand, smiling at me. I'm just like, is everything okay? Like, how did I get here? Did I just teleport here? Like, what is going on? I'm like, why are we rubbing hands? I kept trying to figure out the why the entire time. Instead of just living in the moment and grasping it and just enjoying it, I was so busy trying to figure out what the fuck was going on that I wasn't paying attention to the experience that I should have been experiencing. Just sit down for a moment, feel it. What does it feel like to be here sitting with someone? You know, the archetype, you know, the energy of the man. Because we clearly have not met in the 5 days. So the only time we can sit here with each other, no, we haven't met in the 3 days, is what I said, right? We have not met in the 3 days. We've only met in the 5 days. And it's like you can tell the energy of the person. So it's like, you know, he didn't say anything. He just sat there, rubbing my hand, smiling at me. And meanwhile, my head's like, what the? I kept trying to figure out the why. Instead of just enjoying it. Because now it's like, I wish I could have gone back and just enjoyed it. The experience, the feeling. So stop trying to figure it out and just enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. Just enjoy, you know, everything. And it makes so much sense because I even was thinking to myself this morning, I was like, I'm so busy trying to rush and open doors that are locked that we don't realize the surroundings. Like I was thinking about a hallway, right? And in your head, you may believe it's plain because you're not paying attention to it. You're not paying attention to the wallpaper or the fact that it feels like velvet. You're not paying attention to the light fixtures, you know, that are dim and they look like they came from the 18th century. We're not paying attention to the cabinet, you know, the dresser that's sitting over there that has a cloth runner in the middle with a set of mixed flowers on top, or how the floor has a green rug that runs all the way down, or how the home just feels soothing. We're so busy trying to rush through doors that we're not enjoying the journey. We're not enjoying the process. So stop trying to figure out the why. Stop trying to figure out the ins and outs. And just enjoy. That's it. That's all.